So we know that new construction in Phoenix, Arizona is extremely popular, but how much does new construction cost in different parts or different suburbs, areas around the Phoenix area, because Phoenix is so large. It is the 5th largest city across the United States, and it is extremely spread out. So you have spoken and we have listened. We looked at the comments. We love all your comments you guys put in all of our videos. And one of the comments was, we wish we knew what the different costs were, the prices of these homes across the Phoenix area, because we've done plenty of videos on new construction in the Phoenix area, but what are the costs? I need a sense for where maybe I would want to live based upon my budget and the size of house I possibly would want. So again, I appreciate those comments. We've heard you. So we're gonna take a tour de Phoenix new construction today on this video, so stay tuned for this. It's gonna be good. But first, if you don't mind, check out our page. We have over 420 5-star reviews on Google alone, and we would love to help you out with anything real estate related here in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, we're gonna start counterclockwise, and we're gonna start in the northwest area of the valley where there is a lot of growth. It is booming, therefore a lot of new construction, and we're gonna go in a counterclockwise way all the way through the Phoenix area to show you specifically how many properties are currently for sale for new construction, and what the average cost is from an average asking price to the average price per square foot for each area. We're gonna cover 10 of those across the Phoenix greater area on this video right now. So we're here at the map of Phoenix on the multiple listing service, going to show you the different cost of new home construction across the entire valley, the greater Phoenix metro area. So here's the map, and you can see right now that active over here on the left-hand side, there are 2,613 homes that were built in 2023 right here or newer. Now we're only a couple weeks into, not even into 2024. So that being said, these are all new home construction that is across the valley that is available for sale currently. Now before we go any further, let's talk about the absorption rate. Now the absorption rate is given the amount of properties in terms of how fast and how many are selling over a certain period of time. So right now you can see that across the valley there are 2,613 new homes that are available for sale. Let's look though right here, if we go to closed over the past 6 months, not even 1 year, how many closed or sold in the past year for new construction? 4,391. So if you go to the calculator here and you take the math right here, you can see it, okay? You have an absorption rate of 59%. That is huge. That is a seller's market unequivocally. Typically, they say that if you're above 20% on the absorption rate, you're in a seller's market. If you're below 15% or so, you're in a buyer's market. Well, we're at 59% over just a 6-month period, not even a 12-month period. And it is clearly a seller's market when it comes to new home construction. Now, this is of no surprise. Why? Well, because we know there is a supply issue of homes and demand just waiting to purchase new home construction, and all homes for that matter, and all properties for that matter in the Phoenix area. So new home construction is of no surprise that the absorption rate clearly shows the seller's market and then some, because we can't build homes fast enough. Also, the reason why new construction is selling so well, even in a market where you have 7%, 8% interest rates, is because these new home builders actually have mortgage divisions within their own company. And because they do, they're able to offer some incentives that most regular Joe Schmo sellers cannot offer. They're offering mortgage rate buy downs. It's part of the deal. You come in, you buy one of their houses, they will give you a mortgage rate buy down for potentially 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 years to get the payment affordable enough for that buyer to give them some relief until hopefully rates come down in a future date. So the builders are doing very well. If they could build homes faster, they could right now, because they would be able to sell them pretty quickly. Okay, so let's go back to the map of Phoenix and let's go to all the active new home construction that is available across the valley. So if we come here, take that off, we're gonna find our 2,600 homes or so. We're gonna view the map. And so you can see the new home construction scattered all over the valley. So there's new home construction happening almost everywhere across the valley. Now, we're gonna dive in to give you an idea of what the cost is for properties in different areas across the valley. So I'm gonna hop into a different window right here, and we are going to look at certain areas. So let's go to City Town. Again, single family homes that are brand new, 2023 or newer, that are available for sale. let's start in Peoria. Now, Peoria is located in the Northwest Valley. You can see right here by the map, there is all that's available. So 54 homes available for sale. That's new home construction. But what is the cost of these homes? I'm glad you asked. We're going to do a quick report, and we're going to pull this for this area so you can see what it looks like. Now, these are all the properties that listed out. And you can see right up here at the top, the statistical market analysis. We're going to do this for several areas across the valley, so get a good idea for what is out there in terms of the cost. And you can see right now that the average home in Peoria that's new is listed at $839,000, and the average size is about 2,545 square feet. Well, that's interesting. That puts it about $317 on average price per square foot for Peoria new home construction. Okay, now let's close out of there. Let's go back to our map. Let's edit our search and let's keep going. Now, another big popular area located next to Peoria is Surprise. So let's put in Surprise and let's see what this brings us in terms of cost. So there's more new home construction. There's the map right here of all the different new home communities. You can see 268 properties are available for sale. So let's go in here and let's do our cost analysis on these properties, and you can get a good idea of what these are worth. So in Surprise, the average list price is cheaper. You're at $553,000, and for the average home size, because it is smaller, is 2,184 square feet. That puts you at approximately $255 a square foot for real estate, brand new in Surprise. Interesting. So now you start getting an idea of what's cheaper and what's not. So let's go in a circle that is counterclockwise, and let's go down to the Southwest Valley, to the booming suburb of Goodyear, Arizona. That's right, guys. You have 82 properties that are brand new construction available for sale. Let's do our cost analysis on that, and let's give you a good idea of what these properties are going for from a cost standpoint. So very similar to Surprise, you got $587,000. You have the average home, which is larger, so a little more bang for your buck here, right? At 2,326 square feet. And the average list price, $254 in Goodyear, Arizona. And again, this map gives you a good idea of where that is. Here's the I-10. I can zoom out a little bit. Again, you had Surprise, you had Peoria up here, you had Surprise right here, and you have Goodyear going counterclockwise down here. So now we're gonna come back to Phoenix, because Phoenix is a big area, so we'll have to go by zip codes on that. Let's go over to Chandler, Gilbert. Now, Chandler, Gilbert is constantly rated as one of the most popular suburbs, and both of them are actually, in all of America, let alone just the Phoenix area. So let's pull these up together, because there's not a whole lot of new construction in both of these separately, but together there are 32 homes currently for sale. And you can see the map. Here's the Gilbert area, closer to the outskirts. Here's the Chandler area, a little more closer to the main center hub of Phoenix. So you look at these 32 homes, you do the cost analysis on these, and you'll get a good idea of what these are going for on average. Right now, look at this. The average new constructed home in Chandler and Gilbert is $1.1 million. The size is 2,800. It's a little bit larger, but not that much larger. The average price per square foot that they're asking, $348. So you're seeing what the bang for your buck is getting in different parts of the valley for new home construction, okay? In real time, we're doing this together, you and me together here on this, all right? This is fun. Let's keep going, guys. And now let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go up counterclockwise into Mesa, okay? Let's go to Mesa. Mesa is a huge area and has all kinds of new construction. Mesa currently has 119 homes for sale, and you can see the map here. Now, Mesa is over here as well on the map, but the outskirts of Mesa is where the new home construction lies, and that makes sense. Even down here, Eastmark area. Now, let me tell you real quick, this land out here east of Eastmark and Mesa right here has already been spoken for and bought by as a joint venture, two major home builders, and this is going to be coming out with new home construction here in the next future years. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a huge area of residential development. Yes, that's coming. So let's go to 119 homes in the Mesa area. Let's look at a cost analysis on that. All right. Oops. Let's go here. Boom. And we have this ready to rock and roll. Here you go. The average home, $742,000, 2,400 square feet, a little bit smaller than Chandler Gilbert. $293 a square foot, more affordable than Chandler Gilbert. But if you want affordability, let's stay with one more property in the East Valley, and that is the town of Queen Creek, okay? So let's go here and let's go to Queen Creek. Okay, currently there are 191 homes in the Southeast Valley, so you can get an idea right here. Gilbert and Chandler over here, and then you have Queen Creek in the outskirts, and of course Santan Valley, even more detached from the city center of Phoenix. But Queen Creek is a nice area, a lot of new construction, 191 properties to be exact. And let's go to the cost analysis of these properties. Here we go. Right now in Queen Creek, the average home, very similar to Mesa, $792,000 average list price, 2,790 square feet, a little more bang for your buck, right, at $282 price per square foot. So I hope this is giving you a good idea, guys, and a quick snapshot of what you can get across the Phoenix area. And if you want to ever buy any new construction, please let us know. We are a huge resource for you when it comes to that. But let's keep going in our counterclockwise fashion. So as you come up here, you can see Scottsdale right up this whole area. Let's see what Scottsdale is doing. Now, Scottsdale is one of those towns that's a little more expensive, obviously, to purchase. And we're going to see what new construction in Scottsdale is looking like. Here we go. 160 properties, and you can see Scottsdale is very long and skinny. You have the Native American reservation right here, which is not being built on and can't be built on, obviously by developers. So you have Scottsdale that goes way up in here, all the way up to Amen Pass on the east side of Cave Creek, and then all the way down here to almost the top of Tempe. So yeah, out of these 160 properties, let's see our cost analysis on Scottsdale. We're going to do a quick CMA here. You can see the average newly constructed home in Scottsdale. You ready for it? Wait for it. $4.2 million. That's right. At a size of 4,640 square feet. This doubles almost doubles, not quite, Chandler Gilbert, that size. And you have $770 a square foot for new construction in all of Scottsdale. A little more expensive. And as you can imagine, the average days on market are a little more. I think down in the East Valley, looking around 70 to 80 days on market. Here you're looking at 182 because there's less buyers in these price points, obviously. So you do have a good amount of new construction in Scottsdale to choose from. You just have to open up your wallet a little bit more. Now, as we move across the valley here, we now hit Phoenix. You can see, right, Phoenix is this whole huge area right through here from South Phoenix to Central to North. We're going to divide it up that way. Let's start in North Phoenix, okay? We're going to get out the city and we're going to go to the zip codes that are predominantly the North Phoenix area of Anthem and Tremonto. So you got 85085. There it is. And we're going to do 85086. There it is. Okay. New construction in this area of North Phoenix, as you can see by the map. I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay. You can see, get an idea right there, North Phoenix. Okay. There's 46 properties currently available for sale, and let's check out what they are currently going for. This is a cost analysis on it. And you can see the average price is $964,000 with the average size of 2,700 square feet, and the average list price per square foot, $349 a foot. So it's a little pricey up in North Phoenix too. Primarily what's driving this is all the job growth. Guys, remember, in this area of town, you have Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which is their huge plant, which is going in right here off of the 303 in this area right here. Okay, so now let's get out of here and let's jump into just Phoenix in general, and let's see what we have that we can select in terms of Central Phoenix properties that are brand new construction. So if we pull this up, you can see all the new construction in all of Phoenix, and there's a decent amount of activity here in Central Phoenix. So we're gonna zoom in here. We're just gonna grab some of these properties, nothing too scientific, just to give you an idea, okay? We're gonna do that. That gives us approximately 43 properties. We're gonna see what the cost analysis is on these properties, okay? This is Central Phoenix. Now this includes the Central Corridor, some of the historic districts down there in the Uptown area, Midtown area, and then of course it also includes part of the Arcadia Biltmore area. So it's a good mixture, and you can see new construction is not cheap in these areas because location. You're close to and convenient to most everything in the city center hub. So you have a $2.3 million average list price for new construction, and a home size is 3,500 square feet with list price approximate price per square foot being 610. Not 770 like Scottsdale, but it's up there at the second most expensive area for new construction in the valley. All right, now if we go back here, let's do one more area and let's get out of here at this circle and let's do South Phoenix, okay? South Phoenix is going to be a little more affordable. You can see down here, we're just going to grab some of these down here in the South Phoenix area, okay? Let's grab that and we're going to see what these 26 homes that are new construction are actually going for from a cost perspective. So as we pull this up here, you can see that the average home price, because there's a lot of big homes down there along South Mountain, is $1.1 million. The average home size is 2,300 square feet, and the list price is $422. So more expensive than some of the outlying suburbs, but not as expensive as the city center of Phoenix, the uptown area, North Phoenix, or Scottsdale. So we hope that gave you a good idea of prices for different areas across the valley. They can range dramatically from place to place, city to city, suburb to suburb. So give us a call if you have any questions about any of this. Now, I must say this, new construction can be very tricky. Builders do represent themselves for the most part in the Phoenix area. That being said, they love to see when a buyer comes in represented because they already have that cost allocated on their budget model. So what does that mean for you? That means for no cost at all, you can have a professional like myself or somebody on the Cook & Associates Real Estate Advisors team represent you when looking to purchase that newly constructed home. Trust me, you want us in your corner because we will be able to negotiate for you more times than not incentives and things that are not publicly recorded with the county website, unlike purchase price, for incentives and credits off of your purchase. Things that you will be able to benefit from, whether it be at the design center or prepaid HOA dues, and all of these tricks of the trade because we have good relationships with most of the builders across the Phoenix area. And we've been doing this for 18 years, so we know a lot of the tricks of the trades when helping someone get into a brand new house. So a lot of the tricks of the trades when you go to buy a new constructed home, who the title company will be, what lender you will be, how do you negotiate the best incentives possibly when using their lender so you have a cheaper interest rate. All these things matter and will help you have a pleasant experience or a not so good one. So we would love to help you if you're looking to buy a newly constructed home or maybe even a resale home anywhere here in the greater Phoenix area. My team stands ready to help you have a wonderful experience when moving to Phoenix. We hope you enjoyed this video and are further educated on pricing of what you can get for different areas of the valley for new constructed homes. They're continuing to build and they will continue to be building for a long time because we are undersupplied in the Phoenix area. So give us a call with any questions, 480-660-5974, email at info@cookandassociatesaz.com, or just check us out on social media at Kelly Cook Homes on Instagram. We're putting out daily content for your personal education and enjoyment. And to never miss a new video we're putting out twice a week, just go ahead and subscribe and like us here on our page. Thank you so much, guys, and make it a phenomenal day. Don't forget to call me. Call me.